What's going on, everybody? How's your night going so far? We are going to finish up some work on Deer Lands today. Looks like Ricky did a little bit of work over today. So we got some exciting new things to show you, and we are just going to get at it. And we'll first start off by showing everybody where we're at on the map and what it looks like and what changes have been put onto the map overnight. And we'll kind of go from there. Looks like we got field number 30 that needs to be planted still. I was going to finish up the big field over here, but apparently Ricky must have done that. So we got that all done. And so we might try to plant field 30 real quick and then go from there. I thought we had some grass over here on this field on 28 and 29, but I'm not seeing it. And grass is turned on. So we do have grass over there. And then do we have anything on field 30? I mean, it looks like it's just been plowed. I think that's as far as we got is plowing it. We do got corn on the big field and a couple of the other fields. But let's jump in the map and see what we got here. So we're going to fly up in the air. We'll take you a little tour on the map here. So this is our two fields that we need to plant right here. We got grass over here. And then, of course, we got the Miller Mansion right here. Looking all spectacular. We're going to try and get maybe some logs down today. And then as we go, so we do have some on the ground here that we can finish up. We got our trucks all lined up for that. But the exciting part is over here. So let's take a jump back down here. I'm not sure, I can't remember how to actually lower to the ground. But look at what Ricky has done over here. So we got, on this side, we got all of our equipment here. And then on this side over here, let's turn off the flight mode thing here. Where is it at again? Flight state off. All right. Whoa. We got to turn that down a little bit too. Oops. Where's our other thing for running speed? Here we go. So we got a little early start today. We got quite a bit of sleep last night. We went to bed early, so we're going to start a little earlier today because I have to go into work early on Friday. So let's see. So we got this building here, which has both of our combines in it. We got one of our John Deeres, it looks like, that's sitting over here. That needs to be cleaned. Our Fendt, I think it's called a Fendt, yeah. We got that tractor sitting over there. We got a couple grain carts. But over here is the magic happens. We got a new garage over here and our field. So here's my tractor here, the Miller X, which is called Miller Times. And then we got this building. I'm not sure how to, if the garage door, oh wait, it will open. I tried it earlier and it didn't do it. So we got a garage door that opens and shuts. And then we got, I believe these lights turn on. I don't know if we can get them to turn on. I don't know if I gotta walk closer. So that opens the door. But we can't, doesn't look like we can turn on the lights inside here. Maybe the lights turn on. I think what happens is the lights turn on when we go in nighttime. Let's see if this switch works. Uh-oh, looks like Ricky's joining the server tonight. We got a special appearance today. Oh, he's synchronizing. What's going
I'm
on, Ricky?
here.
How's it going, buddy?
Oh, it's going all right.
How you feeling?
Feeling okay. My eye's still a little uncomfortable, but it feels better today than it did yesterday, and I'm hoping it's just gonna keep getting better as it goes. But I played a little. Well, you got the save game map,
Yeah,
right?
yep.
I did a little bit of stuff today.
Yeah, it looks like it. We were taking a look around the map here. I seen you got the new garage in there, and we got our combines in a nice little garage. Are you streaming at all? Are you gonna be in Discord at all?
Uh, I mean, I can put my screen up, but I wasn't planning
Okay.
on streaming on Twitch.
No, that's fine.
Just
Oh, did you? Well, I could still put mine up there if you want to, if you want to see it.
oh, I got you up on Twitch, so I can watch you there.
Okay.
But I'll throw my game up.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm glad you're feeling better.
I'm just gonna do the game straight away. I'm not gonna like do my
Yeah, no, you're good.
OBS stuff. I'm sitting here in front of my computer with the lights off, wearing sunglasses.
Oh no. Is it help without having the light in there?
Yeah, the light. My eyes a little sensitive to light, and it waters and gets my nose running, and it's just
That
it's
sucks.
kind of sucky. But
Couple days of this, and hopefully you'll be feeling a lot better. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. So
I'm-
yeah, I see how big I made this. I got rid of those. There's 2 fields here. I just got rid of them.
Yeah, I seen that. No, it looks
And
cool.
then did you see what I did over here? Here, let's get in tractors so we can go go fairly quickly. I'll just
Which
have
tractor are you gonna get in?
I'm just gonna grab this Fendt right here.
All right, I'll jump in this one here. Uh-oh, how come I'm not able to get in? It's because of the flight mode thing?
You got to join the farm again?
No, I think I joined the farm.
Should be able to get into it.
Yeah, I'm on the farm. I think it's because I have flight mode. I had the flight mode on, or the running multiplier.
I don't think the running multiplier will do it, but flight mode does.
How do you turn off flight mode again? Like, how do you jump down if you're in the air?
You have to go turn it off in the dev controls.
Okay.
I've never figured out how to get down on
Yeah, because I just went and pushed E. E lowers you, Q raises you. All right,
Yes.
Let me just let me know if when you do put your screen up. If you do, then I'll put it up there.
It should be up.
Is it? Let's see.
I did it. I did
Oh,
it
there we
differently.
go. Watch stream. There we go.
What happened to my?
Oh wait, stream paused.
Yeah, I'm out of the game for a second here.
Okay.
Something's going on with my track IR. As soon as I jump back in the game, it shouldn't be paused anymore.
There it goes. All right, where'd you go?
I'm just out in front of the shed. Yeah, there you go. So I ended up making another road for you because I was watching your stream the other day, and I saw you coming in here, and you'd shoot straight down and go.
Oh, across the other way. Yeah. To the.
Yeah. So I made this. This is a road now.
Nice.
And it's even got routes on it.
Damn.
I don't know. Yeah, so this is all drivable now.
Ooh, it's gravel too, so you can see a little bit of dust coming up.
Some of I try to do all gravel.
Yeah, it's cool.
But then I also connected this here. Oop, that's
Oh.
good driving. See, maybe my eye's not as good as I thought it was.
Right. Well, if it starts bothering you, don't
Oh,
stress
we're
it.
good.
You know what I mean?
So this road right here,
Okay.
I made this be. See how they're different colors? I don't know if you look on my screen how they're different colors. These are a side road, so they won't try to take these. So it's still there, but the tractors can make it through it, but there's no way a combine's gonna make it through there. So I
Yeah.
marked it as a side road.
Okay.
And so then I added this down here. I made a couple turns there, and then I continued this down here. So now when you do this field, you can set a guy here with a trailer to offload you. This is a field 30 weight point.
Okay. I tried. Did you
So
see my
what-
messed up way how I did it?
Yeah,
Did you?
I did.
Did you? I couldn't figure out how to erase it after I did it. So.
Well, what you do is you use auto drive and you change this mode. This button right here that's next to the power button, that cycles through your different options. And see, like what I was trying to tell you last night is if you would have put it to this one right here, you could have set this to the sell point and he would have taken it there and he would have offloaded it for you. You wouldn't have had to drive it there.
Okay.
Because that mode right there is like delivery. And then this one here is I think this one is to transfer. You can have it load in one spot, unload in another spot, and you can tell it what you want it to do. So you could transfer it from a grain silo or to a grain silo or whatever you wanted to do there. Then this is the one for offloading the combine. So if we do this one, then you set this to field 30 weight, and then your sell point where you want to offload it, and then you get in your combine out on the field and you change this to this guy here and you set it to field 30 weight, and then that way that syncs them together. If they don't both have field 30 weight, they don't know to offload each other.
Oh boy. Okay.
So you got to remember to do that in your combine, and then if you put your pipe out, he'll come and offload you, and then he'll take it back and he can sell it now from this field. So we should be good to go with this field next time.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
And then I finished planting the corn on the one field just
Yeah.
because you didn't have much to do.
Yeah, I tried to get it as much as I could done before I had to leave for work, and then I just had to leave it. It was just too much.
But I did a lot of work at the store area because it needed it. A little shortcut through the garden here. I might even put a road here and just get rid of this garden
Yeah.
and bring a road in right through here, so it's just another way to get in. But
Oh yeah, that would be.
I made
probably
another
good.
entrance right here. Tried to get it as smooth as I could, and I still have more room where I'm thinking maybe another building out here in the middle somewhere, maybe a smaller shed or something, so that we can park the rest of our gear under it, because most of our stuff's parked right now.
Yeah, it looks good. I think it looks awesome, really.
So yeah,
Nice.
that was what I was busy doing today.
Was it nice to have a little bit of some downtime from work and stuff? Even though I know you're probably a little
Oh.
bit sore, pain or whatever, and your eye bothering you,
It's always nice to not have to go to work.
right?
It really is.
And then I noticed I was watching my video from yesterday when you played that jump scare, or the gunshot. It had
Yeah.
the stupid thing turned off on my thing, so I could hear it, but you guys couldn't hear it. So I
Oh
fixed
no,
that.
I heard it.
Did you? Somehow
Yeah.
then somehow when I came in, I double checked it and it was turned off for the stream part, so the alert showed up,
So-
but not the sound on the VOD.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Because I heard it. Yeah, I heard it in your stream, and the
Okay.
only one that I didn't hear was I think JB played a sound early on, and I don't think I heard that. That
Probably
was the only one.
wake your ass up one.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So I don't know which field are you gonna go seed now?
Well, I was gonna probably do that number 30 there, because I figured that one's the only field, one of the other bigger fields that we haven't done, or we haven't.
I think we have.
I had it plowed and everything. Or no, do I have it plowed?
I think we have to cultivate it first.
I thought I cultivated
So
it.
I'll grab. I don't. I know you harvested it, but I didn't see you cultivate it.
Oh no, it says it's plowed. It's showing
Really?
plowed. Yeah, it's showing plowed on there.
Well, I'll grab the cultivator, and we can head over towards that field.
Oh no, wait. It's
And
saying
then-
no. I'm sorry. It's saying harvested. That's right. The colors are so
Yeah.
close together from plowed and harvested. Okay. So if you want to grab that, and then I'll grab the cedar,
Why
and
is it not hitching up?
I mean we
Oh,
should be
we're
able to
way
whip that
off.
out pretty quick. I figured I was gonna do the big field and get that finished up, and
I
then
think the
but you
I
already
think
did
we need
that,
to roll the big field.
do we?
I think so. So after we get this one planted, we can
Go roll.
go roll the big one and then come back and roll this other one. But
I'll let you go first since you got to go on the field first.
I'm gonna cheat. Like I said, I think we might make a road right through here and just delete this guy's farm.
Maybe get rid of these couple of the trees so we don't get caught up in them. Or we might be able
Yeah,
to make a right fine through there.
I did clean up a few trees around this field too, so there's way more room around it.
It just sucks with some of them fields where there's just so close. The trees are so close to the end that it's making a hard time turning around. So I think I've deleted a couple of them yesterday.
Yeah, if they're in the way, we'll just get rid of them.
I mean, we don't really need them all. So I seen Laura Farms was at 194 now. Like I think it's 194 500. So she's getting close. They're only a couple days out. They said until they're done. So maybe I'll leave the cedar here while you're doing a couple rows, because otherwise we're going to be running into each other. And I wonder what else I can do here. I can get the. I mean, I guess if we had the smaller cedar's too small for this field.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to use that one on here. I think that should be pretty good right there. We'll try that.
So
I might have to make a pass down and back before you're able to go, though.
yeah, I'm just gonna get her ready.
What's I wonder how fast that tractor's gonna pull that.
Is this a slower tractor than the other ones?
No, I don't know. I just. Uh-oh. Am I missing? No.
I probably should go and clean this thing while I'm waiting.
Yeah, you can, and that'll give me a chance to get ahead.
Yeah, let's do that. So I've been hearing some strange noise on my truck at work, and I was gonna write it up yesterday. I think what I thought was is that the cab mount bushings were bad, because it's kind of like pounding on the passenger side a little bit. And
Yeah.
my boss sent me a message yesterday saying that my truck might be down today for kingpins.
Oh, fun.
So I haven't gotten word yet, so that's kind of worrying me a little bit, because usually they'll know by now whether the truck is down or not, because I need to know, because I'm supposed to take a
I was
different
gonna
truck.
say, yeah, doesn't that affect?
Yeah, and all our
Yeah.
computers are, well, I guess our computers are going to be screwed up because our tablets are all personalized to our truck. And
Oh,
basically, so like if I take my tablet and go on the other truck, it's showing me as being in the truck that's down. But there's nothing I can do because there ain't no supervisor on at 1 o'clock in the morning. So unless the other guy left his tablet, but we'll have to wait and see. But
seems like if that's the way it works, they should just stay in the truck.
well, they used to, and the problem is someone go on vacation, and then your tablet would show up, end up missing, and then, 'cause like one of the residential guys or one of the other lines of business, they would have a bad tablet or something like that, so they just take whatever tablet's out there, and then your tablet just be gone. Well, each of these tablets are different from each other. Like you can't use a residential tablet in a commercial truck, and you can't use a roll-off truck's tablet in a front-end truck, and because they have different features that are set up for each truck.
Right.
So now they made it so we're responsible for our tablets. So if we go on vacation, they want us taking it home, and I don't like taking it home because I don't want to be responsible for the thing. But I don't know. They'll have to figure it out tomorrow or tonight really, because I'll be already on the road before any supervisor gets in there to change the tablet to the other truck. So
So what happens if you don't have the right tablet? I mean, can you still do your route
So
without it?
yeah, so I can call our dispatchers and they can send the route to my tablet versus the other person's tablet. But
Oh,
the
I see.
problem is that it's not going to show the right truck for like
Oh,
mileage and hours for the truck. Um, it's gonna jack up the computer system for maintenance because my hours or my speedometer is probably different miles than the other truck, and could screw it up for oil changes and crap like that, but not for me to worry about.
mm, yeah. I was say that's not anything. As long as you get your route done, it shouldn't matter.
Right.
That's their problem.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens today, but I just can't wait for today to be over with. It's been a long week. Hopefully we don't have a stream that cuts out again today. I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah, it was weird. It started freezing, and then all of a sudden it said you were offline, and then you tried a second time, and it did the exact same thing. So it must have been internet issues. I bet you. I bet you they were having problems in your area or something.
Well, so one of the things I did find right when I started up my computer yesterday is like I didn't have internet, and I'm like I tried running a speed test and couldn't get anything to work, and then I went in the back of my computer and where the the cable goes in, what is it, the Ethernet cable. Um,
Yeah.
when I built this computer, I think the backing plate for where all the plugs are, um, there was something not entirely right with it. So when I plug the Ethernet cable in, it doesn't click and lock. It just is loose. And I think my
Oh, yeah.
and so I think the only
You
way to
should.
fix
It
this is
should be
pull
the
the whole board
cable.
out.
No, it's. I think it's the It's usually the cable. Does the cable still have the little tab on it?
Yeah, and I even actually cut the end off and put a new end on it, and it does the same thing. It's
Really?
Yeah, I think it's something to do with that back plate there, and the only way to fix it is to take out the whole motherboard and everything to get to it, to maybe bend a tab up or something. There's something that's not right where it's not locking that Ethernet cable in there.
I'll bet you money that if you just loosened the side of it and push the card down a little bit or up, depending on which way the tab is, because the jack has the little thing in it. It's not the back plate. It's in the Ethernet jack. So if you just sometimes those cards get like raised in the slot or lowered in the slot to where the whole jack's not exposed and not letting that tab flip
Oh,
up in there. If you might be able to just wiggle the card around and fix it.
okay, but that card's all well. That's all hooked up to the motherboard. Like I'd have to loosen the motherboard and
Is
maybe
it
adjust it. Yeah, because mine's like
is it
hard and wired in the back.
oh, it's part of the motherboard?
Yeah, it's all part of the
The
motherboard with the sound.
but it still has a slot that it fits through, and if it gets out of alignment in that'll hold your Ethernet jack
Yeah, that's something
from staying
I would
in.
maybe see if I can get some time to mess with that this weekend because it does bother me. So what I think happened is I had my wife took down some of the. We had like couple chairs left on the deck there, and she was hoping for another warm day or whatever, and it just wasn't going to happen. So she ended up bringing it down. Or I think she brought the dog down here, and the dog might have. She likes to run around back here, and she might have bumped the Ethernet cable, and
Oh,
so I think that's what happened. Because I don't go back there. I mean, I kind of walk around it when I start up the computer and turn on all the lights and all that stuff. But that's about it. So yeah, that's my fun message for the day. Yeah, I was bummed last night because the stream cut out, and then as I'm deciding whether I should stop the stream and start it back up, then it started back up, but it wasn't starting back up, and like on my phone it wasn't started up. So I don't know what was going on. I just said, well, forget it. Leave it as it is and get to work. So kind of bummer though. I hate that when it happens.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a pain. So what's the speed of your Cedar when you're going full blast?
Let me see in the next turn here because I wasn't really paying attention.
Mine tops out at 9.
Still getting used to turning this thing. There we go. Sorry, let's see what it goes at. This is going at 10.
Okay. So it's a good thing I got a decent head start on you.
Yeah. I mean, this shouldn't take very long at all, though.
No.
Yeah, I was deciding whether I should send you a message, but I'm like, I really didn't want to bother you. I figured you'd see me in Discord if you were feeling up to coming on and messing around on here.
Yeah, I was surprised to see you were on so early.
Yeah, it's kind of woke up early. Right? On Thursdays, my wife has to go into the office, so when I get home, I usually let the dog out real quick and then eat and then make my lunch. And if I'm kind of tired, then I'll just go right to bed. So I end up going to bed at like 12:30. So it's nice I get a little bit extra sleep and oops.
You must have blackout shades in your bedroom, because how else would you sleep during the day?
No, we just have regular blinds in the bedroom, but I mean sometimes it's still light
No
in
blackout,
there.
huh?
Nope. It's
Yeah.
I think it's
That would be
just-
hard.
I'm just so used to sleeping in the middle of the day like that.
Huh.
Plus I get that noise machine too, so uh, it's like a white noise. Well, you can change it to different things, but I always have it on white noise, and I don't hear anything. So if the dog does start barking for some reason, if the fire alarms go off, I'm screwed. I mean, I think I'd still hear them though. But like during 4th of July and all that, I never hear any of the fireworks, nothing. Because in our old house, it was a lot smaller, and I mean, you could practically hear everything. At one point, I had bought some good headphones for the TV, so my wife at least could watch TV, and I wouldn't hear it because I would wake up every other hour, with some noise on the TV, and now that we're in a little bit different house here, I mean, the machine works really well, so I don't get woken up by anything. Which is nice.
Yeah. I used to do that. I used to watch TV in bed and, be too loud for my wife or whatever. But we have the Rokus, and if you have the app on your phone, you can actually use your Bluetooth headphones paired to your phone to hear the TV, and you can turn the volume of the TV all the way down and just listen to it in headphones. It was really cool.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's what happened to me a couple Fridays ago. I went to sleep, I don't know what time, probably about 7 or so. I was just exhausted that Friday, and she came in around 11, and as soon as the TV turned on, I'm like, I couldn't go back to sleep. And that's when I had only like 3 hours of sleep. It was that Saturday we were all going to hang out almost all day, and just didn't work out.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then I ended up helping my buddy out for a couple hours and kind of screwed the whole day, but it's all right. We still got some gaming in, just not as much.
Oh, yeah. Well, we get it in a little bit every day.
Yeah,
A
no,
little
it's
bit,
kind of keeps my sanity here.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good turn.
Quick one.
Yeah. We like the sun coming through the trees like that. I still keep. Oh, ooh! I heard the sound finally.
What sound?
The sound of a screenshot.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, before I wasn't hearing it. Oh, and Shift and 0 turn them little line things off. Or Shift and Z. Oh,
I think
that's
it's
right.
just Z.
Ah, crap. I just took another screenshot. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because I remember when you were taking screenshots through Steam, I
Shit.
could hear a sound
My
on
headphones
yours.
just died.
Oh, no.
Crap. Hold on a second. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna hear you now. Let's do this. Can I hear you now?
I can hear you.
Okay. I can hear you now, but I
Ah,
can't
crap.
hear you in my headphones.
Stupid.
You're not echoing, are you?
No.
Okay.
Somehow it didn't hit the line guidance there, and frickin' I'm all off course now. This is a little more difficult doing this at night. Why aren't my lines showing? For some reason my lines aren't showing again. Must be something keybound. Can't tell if this is...
Just toggle them on. You should toggle them on and off.
I did, and they didn't show up again. They were just doing it until I did that screenshot. Ah,
What is happening here?
now I forgot to turn the cedar back on.
Yeah, I just took off without lowering the cultivator.
Can't mess up our lines.
There we go.
Does I can't remember. Does your wife work from home, or does she have to go out somewhere, or I'm not even sure.
No, she goes into the office. She works at a cancer clinic.
Oh wow. Yeah, I didn't know if you were able to spend a lot of your day with her because of that, because of being home.
No, she had to go to work, and so I just kind of hung out. My daughter came by she took her lunch break here, and so I visited with her for a little bit. Then my dad stopped by.
You had all
visited
kinds
with
of
him a little
activity.
bit.
All right, this thing is not working. Is it Control C? Yeah, Control C. If inactive, it's still saying if inactive.
Yeah, they do that every now and again. I'm not really sure why, but they should. Oh, I know why. You took a screenshot. You have your HUD off. Turn your HUD back on.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through them screenshots. I probably got a million of them now. Because I wasn't hearing the little click, so I never knew if the picture was taken. I went into the sounds area of the computer and then opened up Steam and then tied that to I assigned it to like one of the outputs of the computer now, so instead of it being just default, now I can hear it.
That's good.
Yeah. As much as we had to mess with all these sound settings and outputs and inputs, I'm getting a lot better at it. I think that's the first thing I look at when I'm not hearing something.
Well, this thing is not set to do the auto turn. This last little bit, I'm probably not going to use the guidance. Yeah, I'll just about be finishing. You'll be just about caught up to me when just about time I finish.
Cool. Good, and we'll run over to the other one.
Yeah, I'll head back and grab a roller and
I think we might need
head over to the big
another
kahuna.
big one.
Yeah, we'll buy another big one so that we both have the same.
This way we can get it done pretty quick. Maybe get a little bit of logging in. I like it kind of when it's not quite dark yet, but it's enough where you need some lighting on the trail, tractors and all that.
Yeah.
So is that building? Do the lights turn on inside there when it gets nighttime, or does the light
I'm not
switch work
sure.
there? 'Cause is that one of the farm sim mods?
Yeah, it's not a mod. It's part of the game.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Was that one on that farm sim game or the Discord that you used to be in, or I don't know, you're probably still in. I'm in it still, but you know how they have all the modders that are in there that make all the mods.
Yeah.
I thought they were working on one like that where it had a building that lights turned on and off and everything.
Oh, this one. No, I just grabbed one of the in-game ones. Where is this guy going? Okay, there we go. I'm having him drive back for me
Nice.
so I can go get another roller. The big one. Rollers. Customize. That's gotta be it, right? That's gotta be it.
Just go all the way to the far right. That's probably usually the one that we got.
Yeah.
All right, well, last little chunk right here.
So the new roller that's in the store parking lot, that one's, I'll let you take that one,
All right.
and I'll grab the other one after I put this cultivator away. I think I'll grab the other. Where is the other one?
Is it out there by the big field?
No, I parked everything.
Oh wow.
I put everything away.
Yeah, sorry, I was a little pressed for time there.
Oh yeah, no worries. I wanted to kind of get a feel for how many parking spots we had.
Oh, we still got 50% of seeds left in here.
Well, that's the little roller. Oh, there's the big sucker. So we can sell that little one too. That'll give us a place. Well, I don't know. Maybe we. Because I have a feeling that we're going to be doing nothing but big fields here before too much longer.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to be making our fields even bigger.
What's going on, Jim Duck? How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you in here. We started a little early today. I had a little bit extra sleep last night.
I I should have washed that, but I'm gonna get us a pressure washer for our new shop.
I'm doing good. Yeah, we got, like I said, we got a little bit of sleep, a little extra sleep in last night, and oh, this thing was parked over here. So I do start work early today, so I gotta leave by 11:30. So we should be, we should still get a decent stream in here. We got one field planted already, and then we're gonna go and roll the other big field, and then maybe do some logging. Hopefully, then let's get this thing parked here. All right, where's our store at again? Oh, it's on the other side.
There's a route to it now too, or there's a waypoint for it. I gotta look into the route thing. I know you opened that up last night, and I was like, I never saw that screen before. I'm like, I gotta figure out what that is.
I don't know. I'd have to remember. I gotta figure out how to open the route again. Is it the Alt-C?
Alt-0.
Alt-0. God dang it. So I hit Alt-0, and then
it was the second button in on the top row, not the bottom row or something like that. Because I was trying to tell you how to change your...
So it's the third one. It was that cog wheel?
No.
No?
Yeah,
might have been in the back one. Oh, that changes the speed for the thing there. Yeah, I don't know. I was messing with like I said, I'm just horrible with this auto drive stuff. Auto drive. I'm just horrible with all the extra things on here. I just cannot remember where's where. All right, so we're gonna head over to the big field and roll that, and see how long that takes us. Have you started any rolling?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You did the one pass right there.
I was doing a headland around this thing to get us started.
All right, maybe let's see. I'll unfold her, and then I'll swing back around. Maybe go right next to your line.
I'm gonna do a little figure 8 crossing pattern here, I think. At this end where I'm at.
Okay.
So you'll just have to follow me if you want to. Oh, why did that do that?
Did you see it? Or it spun like that? Or was yours
like
something?
It stopped rolling. Oh, must be an uneven field there.
This seems we might have to change the time here, just so I could see a little bit.
It's getting dark.
Yeah, what's that? It's this one here. Which one is it? Set time. Where's set time? Set money. Set time. Oh, I don't want to stop time, right? Is there a way to?
No, you just want to change it to whatever time you want, and then you hit the little check mark.
I know which. I'm trying to find the screen for where it says set time. It's
I don't remember which one it's on.
the first one had the stop time, but I didn't see set time. Stop time.
It's the one that same thing that lets you change the month and all that stuff. I think it's
Maybe the calendar.
I don't know.
Objects.
Yeah.
Vehicle. Placeables. Field and farmland. Let's see. I don't see it in there.
It's the very first box in the upper left-hand side when you get on the right tab.
Okay. So, here's time right here. Well,
Yeah, that one right there. Yep.
environment. So we wanted that.
I'd set it like 10 a.m. or something.
All right, 10. And then I just hit enter, or do I hit that little check mark below it?
You hit the check mark.
Oh, that says, do you want advanced time by 12 months and 0 day? We don't want that.
Well, it's not going to do anything.
Okay.
No growth will happen.
All right, that's better. Holy mackerel! Yeah, this thing's huge.
Yeah, it is.
But we're only able to go 7 miles an hour.
That's as fast as I can go.
Well, how's your day been going, Jim Duck? Anything exciting? Did you get some do some stuff with the cows today? So we're with Ricky Man 23. He's one of our other good friends that's in Discord there. He's the one that knows a lot more about the farming aspect than I do. We mainly used to do just do mainly the logging part of it, but he's the one that's in the little screen on the top left there. That's his what he's doing in his game.
See how this does going this way.
Ricky Man also does stream. He's still getting back into it, but he's recovering from a little bit of an eye surgery yesterday, so he didn't want to be on camera today. But at least he's got his game up. Yeah, this is the slow part right here.
Yeah, but just think doing this with the smaller roller, how bad that
Oh, I know. I think we start with the small roller at the very beginning there, and then we end up getting this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So Ricky had torn
So that's where I
cornea,
did the.
right? It was a torn.
That's how I did the figure eight right there. You see, I went. I didn't turn a 90 there. I went kind of straight, and then came back around on the other side. But you can do it however you want.
Yeah, I figured, well, since I'm going this direction, I'll just come over and keep going around your border there. You had a torn cornea, right?
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah, one of the guys in chat was asking what happened to your eye.
I had what was called reoccurring corneal erosion is what it was called.
I mean, just the name
Basically
sounds
means
bad.
that, but what it means is every time I would get a dry eye or anything like that, my eyelid would stick to my cornea on the little spot that had torn before, and it would re-tear it when I'd wake up. Like I'd open my eyes and it would tear my cornea. And then it'd be good for like a couple months, and then all of a sudden I'd get a dry eye again, and it would tear my cornea again. So I was constantly going through that pain, which is basically what I'm feeling right now.
Right.
It feels like I've got my cornea's torn again, but it's because they removed it and are now. It's now supposed to grow back, I guess. I don't know.
Or seal itself, maybe?
I have a protective lens over the top of it, and I guess I get the little protective contact lens taken out on Wednesday, and we'll find out what's happening and where we're at.
Right. Jim Duck says he's sorry to hear about that.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
I mean, at least in a good way, I guess they have, at least a fix for it versus there's no fix for something like that. You know what I mean? So hopefully
Right.
everything heals up just nicely and be done with that. You know what I mean?
That's what we're hoping for. If you look at this field, you'll see. Well, if you you'll see them. I actually use those row markers on the seeder when I finish seeding this. It's actually kind of cool.
Oh, really?
You put it down on the side that you haven't seeded yet,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you make the next row, you just kind of center your tractor on it, or just a little bit off center of that, and it keeps you in line perfectly.
Awesome. So you didn't use the guidance thing?
I didn't.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it looks like this. There's a couple little spots over here. Maybe the ground's just a little uneven.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna have to get it going a different direction. Whenever you see a missed spot like that, I didn't miss it. It
I
just lifted up my roller and
Yeah, no, I
so
grabbed it.
yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I see the lines in the field there.
Yep.
And so you
And
center.
then when you flip
s-
around to the other side, you just hit Z again, and it toggles. It toggles like right, left, and then off.
Right.
So
Okay.
then you can toggle whichever side you need down.
Well, so if you had the left, then when you turn around, you should have the right one done anyway. So that's what it's probably in the right order.
Yeah, you just got to keep flipping them, kind of like when you're towing the plow and you're using the VCA, the vehicle control add-on. How you have to kind of rotate your
Yeah.
plow. It's kind of the same idea with the markers.
Did the surgery hurt? Jim Duck was asking.
No, not really. They gave me a sedative, and they didn't like cut my cornea out. He said they dissolved it. So I mean, I was awake, but I was sedated, so I don't. It's weird because I feel like I remember everything that happened, but I'm not sure that I did.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was like I remember him putting the little deal that holds my eyelids open, and then kind of felt like he was just kind of digging around in my eye, but I think he was putting stuff in there to dissolve my cornea, and then he was kind of digging around some more, and then next thing I know, is there like, that's it, you're done, and I'm like,
Oh wow.
really? Yeah, it seemed like it was super fast.
So they probably dilated your eye then, right?
I didn't know, they didn't dilate my eyes or anything.
Oh really? So
They put some
could you
numbing
see him like?
gel in and some numbing drops.
Can you see him
But, yeah,
like bringing an
no
instrument towards
dilation.
your eye then?
What's that?
Could you see an instrument like going towards your eye when he was starting?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I could do that. I mean, you
Well,
have
that's
to.
why I
but
had
it's
him
like-
sedate me, because I didn't know if I was gonna be able to do it.
Yeah.
They sedate you. You don't. You're just. Yeah, whatever.
more like relaxed and calm down. Wow.
I know. That's why my wife's here. I told her, I actually felt good after the surgery was over. My eye didn't hurt because it still had the numbing drops and all that good jazz in it. And I told my wife, I could have drove home.
I'm like, yeah, no.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to test your. Well, I mean, you still had one good eye, but it could have been painful. You never know.
Yeah. No, I could have drove home. I shouldn't have, and I didn't. So
Right.
that,
Yeah.
But I definitely could have drove home. I know I could have.
You just never know until you actually are in it, and then it's too late to know the other way. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing you didn't.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to. Let's put
Right.
it that way.
Yeah. Well, this thing's we should be almost after these maybe two more passes, maybe one or two each. We should have this field done.
Yeah, I figure we just keep doing laps around it. I think that's the fastest way to do it, actually.
Yeah.
I'll try to clean up these corners here so that they're more of a sweeping turn.
So
that when you
basically,
come through, it'll be
that
easy.
surgery was a pretty small surgery, but it was like only like 5 minutes. Didn't you say about 5 minutes it took?
Yeah, I don't know that I was even in there for 5 minutes. And
Oh, wow.
when I got the anesthesiologist, he told me, he goes, yeah, this is about he goes, sometimes it only takes a minute,
Oh wow.
minute and a half, 2 minutes. He goes, this is a quick surgery. He said, okay. But he was the one that asked me. He goes, oh, you're going back and forth now? You're not doing laps?
Oh, I kind of filled in that little spot that you. I'll keep going. I'll turn right now. You can fish that little piece there, and I'll go around your edge.
All right.
No, that little piece that didn't take when you went over it. I went and fixed that, and I'm like, well, I might as well just keep going around that way. We'll just kind of crisscross each other for a second. I'm getting a little bit better at this one. It seemed like I'm trying to keep it so that last roller is just a little overlap.
Keep going that direction, and I'll follow in behind you.
It's kind of nice having the cruise control on. I can get a little bit of coffee in while we're doing this.
Yeah, this field doesn't take a whole lot of time when you got two big old rollers doing it.
No, it goes pretty quick.
So it was funny. I was talking to my dad earlier today when he came over, and he had to have surgery for was it cataracts? And I think he said, he goes, it sounds like the surgery that I had was very similar to the one he had.
Oh wow.
And it's, when I was kind of explaining how it feels, you know, how my eye feels.
Right.
He's like, yeah, that sounds very similar to the surgery he had.
There's Ricky.
I think you might be able to get the rest of this side with one more pass. Maybe. I might have to clean up a little bit of this end for you. Yeah.
If I can get it more in the center, I'd be better, but
That's all right. I'll pick it up for you. Just go ahead and go.
yep.
And then you should be able to get the rest of that side, right? I think.
Yeah, I should be able to. Yeah, Jim Duck was saying, so now he feels a whole lot better. You feel better, but it's sore, right? Still.
Not yet. Not yet. I mean, it's starting to feel better, but it's not there yet.
Yeah. I think, did they give you a time frame when it should stop watering and all that? I think a couple days
They
or so.
said in 3 days, I should have my vision back to where it was, or at least about 80% of where it was. And after a week, they'll remove the protective contact lens, and then it's basically, they said, what did they say? Like, it's going to be a few months before it's completely back. My vision's completely back to where it was.
Mm-hmm.
But he said that I should get all the way back, not have any issues.
So do you have to then continue to put drops in for those next couple months to keep it, make sure that it doesn't?
I have a antibiotic and a steroid that I'm putting in my eye right now.
Oh wow.
I gotta do it 4 times a day.
That ain't too bad. Does it burn at all?
And not really. Sometimes it does sting a little bit, but for the most part, it's pretty good. And you got the last little strip there.
Yep.
I'm gonna fold her up. I got your other piece on the other side, so this is done.
Nice.
So we can head over to, let's do this. Let's set our auto drive to go to the field 30 waiting point and see how it does.
All right, we'll have to get the just barely nicked you.
I hit the play button on the drive there,
All right, so
so it,
auto drive is which button?
Alt 0.
Alt 0. I'm writing this down this weekend. So auto drive, Alt 0, and now I got to go to
set it to go to field 30 waiting point. It'd just be F3 wait.
Oh, F30, wait, okay. And then hit go? Or do I want
Yeah, hit the power. Yeah, hit the
Power button.
And see how the button next to the power button looks like a road? That means just go to that destination. And when you click that, that toggles through the different modes.
Oh, okay. Let's see if he follows you.
He should. He takes a minute to get to the road. I actually also made a couple of global changes to it. Because he, you know how it was like stop and go driving? He'd like kind of hit the brakes and
Yeah.
whatnot. I think I got a setting change that makes him stop doing that. He drives more smoothly, let's say. Once he gets to the road, you'll see he doesn't do that stop and go.
Hey, he's keeping perfect in the roadway.
And you can up your cruise speed. Like mine set at 25. I think that one probably is too. But if you
Oh, mine,
do
I'm
the
at
Alt Zero-
39. I'm at 39
Oh,
right now.
you got yours cranked up.
Yeah, it's...
So you're gonna catch me.
I want to hit this one here. How do we lower it?
Go Alt 0, and then see right there, that one. Just scroll your mouse wheel on it.
Oh, oh shoot. Ooh, I slowed it down just before he hit you.
He wouldn't hit me.
What's the one next to the
But-
thing where it has the little S figure next to the
That's if you set up a loop to like unload from here or load here, unload here,
Oh,
load
okay.
here, unload here. You can tell it how many times you do it, or you can set it to be infinite. Like if you don't have a number next to it, then it's infinite. I don't know why he's slowing down, but I'm doing 9 miles an hour right here. Oh, because he's getting ready to turn. So here's field 30's waiting area. So this is where the guy with the trailer will sit and wait to offload the combines.
nice. Oh, he's unfolding. Or you
No, I
unfolding?
did that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does this one need to be rolled too?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's why we came here.
Okay.
So I figure this one here.
I'll just follow you around. Whatever track you're on, I'll go right next to you.
Okay.
I like how this thing unfolds. Oh, so this one doesn't need a lower.
No, as soon as you unfold it, it's down. I wish it would raise up and lower because when it's down, you can only do 7 miles an hour no matter what. You have to fold it to go any faster.
Right.
Most of these things you could just raise and go faster.
Yeah, I enjoy playing Farm Sim 22. We like I said, normally we're doing logging, but
Jim Duck just asked me
we-
if I enjoyed
we're-
playing FS22.
we're enjoying doing a little bit more farming. Like when I was doing it on my own, I did do a little bit of farming, but I just don't know enough about a lot of this stuff. You know, I knew how to like plant a crop and stuff, but I don't know any of the auto drive or the course play stuff. And I've been learning a little bit, but it just gets too confusing for me. Which button does what, and control this and control that. I do like the vehicle guidance. That has really helped out. It makes it a little bit more easier so that I can like get a cup of coffee and while I'm just plowing or something.
You can go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead.
I wasn't sure if I was waiting for. I didn't know if you were gonna go around the edge there.
I figured we just do back and forth. I actually set up my VCA to do this.
See, I don't know if mine wasn't set up. I'll just do it freestyle. Well, it probably screw up your lines, won't it?
It already is. It don't matter. I'll
Okay.
I'll follow you. It's good. It's all good.
I just figured this thing's so wide, we'll be done in like probably 3 turns.
Actually, I'll let you do the inside. I'm gonna do a headland.
Okay. But yeah, no, we do
That
enjoy.
way I can kind of get this back corner, and then you can just keep doing your long sweeping runs.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, no, we do enjoy doing it. Well, usually there is a small helping in the top left of your screen. I'm not sure what you mean. What's a small helping of what? You go in settings. Let's check it out real quick once I make this turn. Oh, I missed that little piece right there at the game. Let's see. Let's see if I can get that little teeny piece I missed right here. There it goes. Go into settings. Let's see. Oh, the help window. Let's see what that does. Oh, is that just for... Is that just the HUD thing?
Just hit F1 and it'll show up. It's
Yeah.
gonna be behind my screen though.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's the help window. I think that's what Jim Duck's talking about.
Yeah, see, I usually keep mine off just because of the fact that it just seems like there's a lot on the damn screen then. So I usually keep it off unless I need to turn on something that I don't know where it is on the keybinds there. Just keeps it less clutter. I used to like keeping the HUD off all the time too, just as there was not as much on the screen. Sometimes when I'm logging, I turn the HUD off because I really don't need it. Well, at least we're able to get this thing rolled before it's grown too much. You know, it's growing too much because remember what happened in that other field when I thought I was just advancing the time and freaking it made it grow really fast, and then all of a sudden now I couldn't roll it. You play a lot to Farm Sim 22. Yeah, I mean we've been playing a lot last month or so now. It's been about a month, isn't it? It's been quite a quite a
probably.
decent amount, more than normal at least. Just because of that, I got them SnowRunner maps at 100%, and I kind of been itching a little bit to do it. I almost did it yesterday, and then I'm like, nah, I need something more relaxing, and I came in here and everything kind of went to hell with the stream, and then I couldn't figure out the other buttons, and just yeah, I hate that. I'll get better at all this. The auto drive and all that. I mean, I don't know if I can get better at creating course play and all that because I don't have enough time to like really sit down and mess with it. I'd rather just be playing. Seems like, you know how me. It takes me like an hour to fix one little thing that should take 20 minutes. And then I spend the whole morning trying to fix that one thing, and then I get nothing done other than that. Like no playing in or nothing. I miss the days when I used to wake up at like 2 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday and then be able to play for like 5 or 6 hours, you know, before the wife wakes up. But I just haven't. I have been low on energy on Saturdays lately. Now, is this set up for a parking spot for these?
No, I haven't done any of that yet.
Ricky, what is wrong? What are you even doing all day? I'm messing with you, dude. Believe me,
what
I'm
I've
so
been doing is
appreciative of all this.
after I get done, is I'll just bring up my menu and I'll tell it to drive back to the store.
All right, Alt 0. Now let's see this real quick. See if I can get it in before you get rolling. Store. Go. I was gonna say, what? I saw you running across the field. I'm like, where's you? Your guy's just running. Your driver's just taking off. Did you jump back in your vehicle?
No, I got out. He's going
Oh, you
back to the
tabbed it?
store. I didn't need to ride along with him.
So what do you want to do now?
Don't matter to me.
Did you want to try and cut some logs?
Sure.
Will he shut the engine off too while he's at it?
Yeah. He'll park. Actually, yeah. Yeah, he will.
I really like to play on PC, but I don't have the money for, so I play on Xbox and it does the job. I know it's. See, I'm lucky. I bought my computer originally, my first computer, when before COVID hit. So a lot of the stuff was super cheap, and then when I built the second computer.
Wait, do we need to roll the grass?
Does it say rolling?
Yep.
You got it.
Yeah, it needs rolling. I'll roll this. If you want to start cutting, this take like 2 passes of one of them big
Yeah,
rollers.
not a problem. Oh, so now
I'll
you'll be able to
grab
see
that
some of
real
the
quick.
you'll be able to see some of the logging part of this. But yeah, when I built the second computer, I got lucky when I bought the. It was really the graphics card that I just so out of the blue went and looked at Micro Center, and it was actually pretty cheap. So I was able to get that without it costing too much money. You know, wasn't it like at one point they were like. Some of the graphics cards were like $500-$600. I mean, for a $200
Whoa.
graphic card. What happened?
Well, those are like floating in the air right now, and I don't know why.
What's flowing?
These barricades,
Well, now they
they
cost
were
like
not like that.
they don't.
I think I can go under them.
Oh, in Canada they probably cost 12,000. That's not American dollars though.
I think.
I mean, isn't the Canadian dollar worth less than American? I can't remember.
I think it is less.
All right, I'm trying to move the. Oh, maybe it is flat. You know how you can change the implement so I can tilt that, not the processor head, but where the processor sits on there. Doesn't seem like it's.
Yeah,
oh,
we're
there it
definitely
goes.
gonna have to fix these.
What's
That's
going
weird.
on there? Trying to see what's
So
going
look
on
at-
in your screen there.
You see these things? They're in the air.
Oh wow,
They were sitting on the ground. I don't know why they're in the air. They're floating.
huh? That's weird. Yeah, the Canadian dollar's less than the American. Yeah, I couldn't remember exactly what it was. Oops, let's get this thing back there so we can get to the processor. So the processor basically processes the logs into whatever lengths you want. You got the rollers that open up and down like this, and then you can also spin them. And then you also got the. Where's the claw at? Where's my claw at? Up and down. Up and down do that. Right and left should open and close the claw. Am I not on the right implement? There it goes. So it'll grab the tree with them claws, and then you close the rollers, and you can spin them forward or back if you want. Does Ricky like Case? Are you a Case fan, Ricky? For the equipment, like the tractor or the combine, the harvesters, or whatever, or do you really care?
I've never used them. I don't know why. There's no particular reason why. I just haven't. I don't know. I grab the tractors that I think look cool because I
Yeah.
don't know anything about them.
All right, let's see if I have any issues with the processor today. So we're cutting them at 7.5 meters still.
That's what I was cutting them at. Yeah.
Okay. So we try to keep it in a nice pile here. I'm not as good as Ricky is with it. Look at, see how nice and straight all of Ricky's logs are. But I do decent. Once I get in the groove of it, we do all right. Did you already have a pile with the toppers on it?
Yeah, it's right in front of the logs that are laying there
Oh,
on the
yeah,
ground
yeah.
that need to be processed.
So we don't like putting the toppers in because they kind of screw up the pile a little bit. They do happen to find themselves in there every once in a while, but we don't know who does it. It just happens.
This darn AI players.
Right? I just wish the sounds for the saw were a lot louder when you're in cab.
Can't you turn? You can turn that sound up.
I know, but it just never seems to do anything. It'd be vehicle sound. I mean, I could turn it all the way to 100%. Maybe turn the environment down. The radio volume, isn't that when you're talking to each other on the radio? Or no, that's the radio in-game that we can't play.
Yeah, I think that's in-game radio.
And then GUI volume, adjust the volume of menu sounds.
That's your GUI, graphical user interface.
Yeah, and then we've got the voice chat volume is turned off because we don't really do that. So let's see if that makes it any better. I mean, you can hear it, but it's just still not the same as what it used to be in 19. So I don't have the money because I'm not 14 because you know you have to be 14. I gotcha. Well, as long as you're respectful and all that, we don't care how old you are. We've had a couple issues with some younger players, right, Ricky? I mean, you might not have as much because you're still starting back into streaming and stuff, but I know I've had a couple issues with some of the younger people, and I mean, luckily we've got them all situated, but we get along with pretty much anybody here.
I'm all for giving anybody a chance, and if they happen to not work out, then they don't get invited back. But
Right.
as long as they, are respectful and aren't causing problems, then there's no reason
Yeah,
to not let them play.
right?
That's the way I think, anyways.
But
And
I
to be
think
honest with you, some of the younger players know more about the game than I do.
I know.
So you listen to some of them and you learn from them. I mean, just like, there's stuff that I'm sure that we could teach people, and I'm sure there's plenty of stuff that can be taught to us.
Right. So, but I think when I have the money, I will try to keep my money. I get $20 a week. Wow, you get more than I used to get. Is that for like an allowance? Shoot, we would they're like, you want dinner? You got to go cut the grass. We never really got anything when we were kids. Although my mom worked for a company that was an alarm company. They used to build car alarms. And we had a company that worked for that all through our high school. And we used to solder the little LED lights to the wires and everything, shrink wrap them or shrink tube them or whatever. And then and we got paid per piece. So we were doing that quite a bit when we were younger. So that kind of paid for all our school clothes and stuff like that. So if we wanted nice stuff, we had to work for it basically. Oh, you have so you have to do the horses. Well, Is the horses better to do than the cows? Because you got cows on your farm too, right? I don't know which one would be better. I mean, the cows probably crap a lot more, huh? I don't know. I haven't been on a farm in a while. But yeah, they're both of them probably just as much work. How many horses you guys got on your farm? Yeah, see on Jim Duck's farm, I guess they have a case tractor. Yeah, the horses are more easy because we have a bull. So what does the bull do? Does that keep them in line or something? I know nothing about animals. Do you know anything about that, Ricky? What would a bull have to do
No.
for horses? I'm not sure. They have like 36 horses. Oh, wow.
I'm turning you up a little bit, Miller. So if I start feeding back through my mic, let me know.
Okay. I mean, I can hear a little bit more of the engine sound here. The bow goes... goes in us like he ran into us. He tried. That's funny. Oh, the bow go in us like he run into us. He try. That's funny. Keeping the pile somewhat decent still here. I don't have to turn the coffee on today because I have all the coffee I have for the day in my thermos right now. I think I'm going to end up taking an Arnold Palmer on the way into work because I don't think I'll have enough coffee going in. Uh-oh, do we got a tree that don't want to work? Or did I hit the button? Oh, I must have hit the button. The power button on here. Why is this thing acting up like this, though? They seem all day long. Oh, they scream all day? What, do they scream all day? The cow?
What going on here?
I don't know. I'm having some issues with the processor here. Like, it doesn't want to stay straight, and then it's like getting all twisted up. I think it's because the tree's so long, but I'm trying to keep this pile somewhat straight here, and I can't get the log to straighten out on me. It's like that processor head keeps wanting to twist all up on me. Oh, the cow keep asking for hay, but they already have hay. Nice. Yeah, I think I had some cows. I had some sheep on that map I was working on a long time ago before we moved to SnowRunner, but I never really fed them all that much because I didn't know how to. I didn't feel like messing with all that stuff. They were just their decoration. And we had a dog too. I think it's because I'm kind of twisting these logs to bring them out. I think that's what's causing this. Every time I see like an excavator or something on my route here, it's like I just want to jump in and start working on it. Ever since I did that dig this thing in Vegas, where I was in that excavator, oh man, I had so much fun doing that. Like I would have had a better time if the guy wasn't telling me what he wanted me to do. I'm like, let me just dig. I got this. I just gonna say I got this. Then did you happen to see that tank? The tank thing that I posted. I don't know if I might have sent you a link on your phone. It was some tank thing you can do in Florida where you drive different tanks, but they were expensive. It was like $1,200-$1,300 for some of these tanks for the different packages.
Wake your ass up.
What up, Snake?
Go beast mode.
Snake's in the house. How's it going, Snake? What are you up to today? You just getting home? We already got a one field planted. Oh, you finished the planting it yesterday. That's right. We rolled 2 fields and now we're getting some logs cut up here. I think my pile's getting a little too big though. Kind of rolling all over the place. How's your day going, Snake? Ricky's in the house here. The one-eyed bandit today.
Yeah.
With sunglasses on. He's looking too beautiful to be on camera today, though.
Yeah, I'm a hot mess. I didn't shower today or anything. I didn't want to get water in my eye, so.
You ever get them days like it's like so like I take my showers at nighttime when I get home from work, and then you get on a Saturday or something like that, and you're busy doing something, and then next thing you know it's like 7 o'clock at night. You're like, shit, I didn't even take a shower yet. And you gotta jump in the shower at 7 o'clock at night. It happens to me. Like
I'm a morning
lazy.
showerer. I like to shower in the morning.
Oh man, I have to do mine at night. Just got home playing some Assassin's Creed. Nice. You're just all over the map with games this week.
What's he playing?
Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah, he was playing that earlier.
Was he?
Yeah.
Ricky's keeping tabs on you.
That's right. I know what he's playing.
Does this show up when I'm playing a game?
I think so.
Because at one point I put it as invisible, just because of that other game I had. I didn't want all my friends knowing I was playing a game. But I haven't been able to play that in a while. I didn't know, so yeah, it does.
What is it, Tales of Nadia?
It does in Discord, yeah. So it doesn't say, so like, how you get them notifications when you're in a game, and it's saying like one of your Steam friends is playing a game, not in Discord. Does it show up on, do you ever see notifications for me with that? Do you recall?
I don't know.
Because maybe it'll show in Discord, but it won't show in, it shouldn't show like as a notification on your computer. At least I can't remember. You're really tired, Jim Duck? Get yourself some rest. I'm sure you had a busy day in that farm today. But you're welcome to stay as long as you want. We're just going to be chopping some trees here.
Cutting some wood.
Yeah, we're finally getting some wood cut on here. Not like we don't want to.
Did it play?
Yeah, I played.
Oh, I can't hear it because my headphones don't work.
Ah!
That's all right. At least you guys got to hear it.
Yep. Snake's laughing. Nice. How's Ricky feeling today?
Feeling all right. Feeling a little better than I did yesterday. Which is all we can ask for, is just little improvements every day.
Yep.
This back load is not going to look pretty because there was one log that I threw in that front bunk that was too long.
I know at one point I had one of them logs, or the tree that got stuck on here. I had to cut it out, but I thought that was in the last load that we did a while back. I haven't even looked to see how you're loading here. Oh yeah, I see it's a little taller on one side. What time is it? Oh, it's 10. Shoot, we still got an hour and a half.
Yeah, like I said, I was shocked at how early you were on.
Well, like, yeah, going to sleep so early. I think I like really woke up around 6, and then we watched the program out in the family room there with the wife, and she was kind of winding down. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna go in here because I knew that at least from what I saw on the video, that sound alert wasn't working yesterday on stream. It wasn't in the VOD at least. So I did see that I got that working, and then I'm like, well, I already got the stream title already on there. Might as well just jump in here and get something done. I mean, why fix anything? Just go play. Fixing's for Saturday or Friday night. Although we might be going to an Italian restaurant. Well, I had 2 exams, one in science and one in English when I came home. I did the horses and put them to the ranch and gave hay. And for the final touch, I gave the food. Nice, man. You've been a busy worker. You're like our friend Laura Farms. Man, she's a hard-ass worker. Thank you for the 100 biddies there. Biddies for the titties. Snake. I appreciate it, brother.
Ah,
You are
this
awesome.
one log's giving me fits.
See, you could have played the scare alert for Hana Biddies. You just got the sound, the biddy sound. Oh no, I dropped a topper in there. Oh, he's using my little
What?
my little booby sign. I seen another account open up. I don't know if it's hers or not, for Laura Farms on Facebook. Son of a bitch. There he goes. Now he played it. Biddies for the titties. Now you made me drop the little topper. I had it in my thing here and it dropped.
No, God!
Oh my gosh. Like I said, no, so I tried doing that marker thing yesterday and it didn't show up.
It didn't?
I didn't see it on the VOD.
Huh.
And so I don't know, it gave me a little check mark when I hit the button for it, but I didn't see it on the VOD yesterday because I'm trying to like go through some of the videos. I want to maybe make like a reel, or not a reel, whatever, something like to play when I'm not online, and to have it have all them gunshots, like all my reactions from the gunshot.
Oh.
I thought it would be funny to do, but I didn't see it on there. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, right. I don't think I need to remind you about the gunshot. You're pretty happy doing that one, which I'm fine with too. It just scares the hell out of me. I did look at some of them sounds. I think I might change up some of the sounds. Like some of them are old and no one plays them anyway. So I think I might get some new ones in there. You can go out of the tractor and pick up the stick. Oh, I know. Yeah. I'm trying to use the equipment instead of having to jump out. I'm usually pretty good at it, but we did grab 2 sticks that last time there. It does make me smile. Well, good. As long as I make you smile. Ricky smiles too, I'm sure. He probably laughing his ass
Oh
off.
yeah.
I think it's just because I have it turned up so loud that it just it does startle me.
Oh, that. I was like, I don't know why my headphones went dead, but I forgot I unplugged the USB plug.
Oh no. I know that's the other thing I want to do with mine. I got the USB hub. Will all the lights stay lit even when I turn the computer off because it's plugged into a plug? And you can turn off individual USBs, but I wanted to go through and mark every one of the cables that are going into it, whether it be my joysticks or my shifter or whatever, so that I can, in case I need to like do updates on them, I can just go and turn on and off which ones I need. Because like a lot of times when you do that firmware update, it wants only that piece of equipment plugged in. And I just want to have it make it look a little nicer, like cleaner. But there's one thing I love from the farm. Do tell. Let's see, what would be one thing you'd love about the farm? Probably I would love it just because it's in the country. There's nobody around. Most of the time, there's nobody around. I like I'm not a loner, but I do like my alone time. Like you're gonna get a lot of alone time, Ricky, during the week at least.
Oh yeah.
Be quiet at the house. You got any? I don't know. Do you have any dogs or cats or anything?
Nope.
Really? So you're really nice and quiet there. Hopefully you got a bunch of shows you can watch, or you got programmed ready to watch. You can drive the
No,
track.
I get the game.
Oh, that's true. Oh, that's right. So he's got the tractor he can drive on the farm. That's what he loves doing. Yeah, at 14, I bet you that's pretty fun. Does Ricky want a duck? Would you like a
No,
duck,
thanks.
Ricky?
No,
Quack,
thanks.
quack.
I'm good.
I don't have a quack quack sound. It's funny.
I didn't want salmon! I said it 4 times!
You got it for sale? You're quacking up the wrong place because nobody wants a duck. I know I definitely don't want a duck. Our poor doggy probably wouldn't know what to do with it.
Here, I'll show you. I'm gonna put my camera up for a minute.
Do I have to switch screens on that?
Yeah, I'm gonna switch.
All right, let's see what it looks like here. Let's see this one here. Hide members. Oh wait, watch this one. Wait, that's not right. Whenever you're oh, there it goes. Oh, look at you in the fresh glasses. Here, we'll give Ricky a little bit bigger screen here so he can see what he looks like. Yeah, see, it's screwed up right here. It doesn't want to show your whole screen there. There it goes. Yeah. Is that harder to like? Can you see the screen because of them dark glasses?
It's dark. It's definitely hard to see.
Yeah, it'll all be better
There's
in a
20
couple
grand.
days. If I had a farm, I would throw a party and have Leonard Skinner playing live, and I would be hammered drunk in the front row. That's Snake.
Said that.
Snake.
That's JV. Yeah, heck yeah. I like the baby Jesus best. It's my turn to say grace, and I like Christmas Jesus best. Oh, correct. Oh,
Ricky
just
looks
not right.
like a badass with them glasses, right? Maybe that'd be his new look for his stream.
Oh man, I can't hardly see though. Let's see if we can get this guy back to the landing.
Let's see. I don't know if oh, you're not
I need to do this though.
let's see. Do a quick thing here.
I couldn't run the excavator while that truck was making a trip to the sell point. It just got too choppy.
There's-
I'm down a bar and a half.
You have a bar and a half.
There's
left.
Ricky
I'm
doing a
down
little bit of
bar and a half.
something.
What is this?
I know, right? I want to go check that out, but there was a snake. I
that's
think
Stranded
over.
Deep,
I
I
can't
think.
remember where it was at. I'm trying to find the snake because I don't want to get zapped.
What's
you
that called again, Ricky?
I think that one was called Stranded Deep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you don't happen to know, Jim Duck, Ricky's also getting back into streaming stuff. If you want to throw him a follow, you would definitely appreciate it. Might be a little bit before he gets back in there fully, but he's getting there. He needs to get his followers up so we can get him affiliate, right? How many are you up to?
That's what we're working for.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to get to.
Do you know what how far along are you on that?
How far am I?
Yeah, how many followers you got so far?
30, I think.
Nice. What was that sound? Sound like a carnival sound. Dun 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 dun. Was that you,
Did
Ricky?
JB play another sound? I didn't hear it. I'm listening to you in Discord, so I don't hear your stream sound.
No, I didn't. It wasn't in the. It wasn't in my stream. It just sounded. There was a sound like a carnival sound.
Are you sure it wasn't a sound effect?
Yeah, I don't think I have that sound effect. Snake's like, it wasn't me.
It definitely wasn't me.
I don't know. Strange sounds happen in the beginning of November here. There's Snake throwing the parts out. Damn, we're just piling through these logs here. I think I might have to back up. Yeah, we're gonna have to back up.
I'm moving this other pile out of the way while I'm waiting for my truck to come back. These ones are a little bit longer.
Jim Duck just said he went to subscribe to you. You can follow.
Oh, thank you,
You can't
man. Appreciate
subscribe. You can follow. He definitely appreciates. Now it seems like I'm way too far out. Today may be veal parmesan day.
Veal Parmesan, huh?
Yeah, we might be going to an Italian restaurant later. Not sure.
I
It
did
would,
clam chowder for dinner tonight.
ooh, that sounds good too. I like clam
We
chowder, or I
have,
like French onion soup too.
We have this place that sells the old Skipper's clam chowder.
Oh, really? Is that like a Skipper's? Is that a
So-
brand of clam chowder in your area?
Oh, you've never heard of Skip? I must be. Maybe
No.
it's a regional thing, but Skipper's is a seafood restaurant,
Oh,
and it was. I thought it was a big chain.
yeah, I've never heard of that.
Oh, all right.
Interesting. So they have their own, like, kind of like a brand of clam chowder there, huh?
Yeah, it's one of those places that, like, we used to have one around here, and they closed, so we don't have it anymore. So whenever I get a chance to go in there and get their chowder, I usually do. My wife was like, she wanted fish and chips, and I was like, sounds good to me. I said, I'll take some chowder.
Heck
They
yeah.
just do the chowder though. They don't do the fish and chips. So we had another. She went to 2 different places to get dinner tonight.
Oh wow, that's a loving wife. I went. Well, I follow,
Gee.
but I don't have the money for the subscribe. No worries.
No, I wouldn't expect you to subscribe. Just a follow.
Yeah,
is
just a
really-
follows. Yeah,
is awesome.
that's awesome. You.
I can't do subscriptions yet. I'm not an affiliate, so I can only do follows.
Sorry, my reach is a little bit too far now. I can't get to that pile to throw the ends over there.
All right. I figured I'd just clean it up a little bit.
Yeah. We got you in the background here. At least in my screen, I can see you in the background too. Did we ever get that pole trailer? I can't remember. Yeah, I know you were
Yeah.
talking about getting one.
Yep.
Cool.
We have it.
Is
So
that what
if
you
we
were?
wanna cut-
Were you loading? Were you loading them in the pole trailer or no? Because I didn't see what
No,
trailer
you
you
can't
had.
load these. These are too short.
Oh, are they? Okay.
So if we want to do some for the pole trailer, we just have to figure out what length we want to cut them.
I'm not sure what lengths they should be. What other
I mean, I
game
can
does
go-
does Jim Duck play? Oh yeah. So Jim Duck wants to know what truck do you like Ford, GM, Chrysler, or any other brands?
Actually, I have a Chevy truck that I really like, and before that, I had a Toyota Tundra, which I really liked, but it was just getting old. So right now, I'm driving a Chevy, so I guess I should probably say that that's my favorite.
That doesn't have to be your favorite, just what you have.
I did like my Tundra, but I definitely like the mileage that I get out of my Chevy way better.
So like on Instagram, they have some of them. Snake wants to know what your Chevy is it. Maybe he'll
It's
build
a
you a new one.
Silverado.
Chevy Silverado
Silverado, and it's a 22.
2022.
I think it's a
Nice.
22. It's just a plain Jane model, but it's got the the diesel motor in it, and so I get like 30 miles to the gallon in it, which I really like.
Oh heck yeah. You ever see are you on Instagram at all? Or do you go on Instagram at all?
I have Instagram. I hardly ever look at it.
Well, because there's like, some of them that there's this one thing where there's like a person will be driving a Ford Ranger, and he's like, "That's a fucking Ford Ranger. That's a Ford Ranger." I have the sound bite. I was gonna actually put it as one of my sound for the. Well, they have it in the soundboard, so I could actually put it as a sound thing. But every time I was gonna jump in like our pickup truck, I was gonna play that sound. But I didn't know if it, because it says the F word in it. I don't know if it's really appropriate, but I think it's pretty funny when I see it on Instagram. I don't know what it is about Ford Rangers that everybody that they play that sound for all the time, but I've never had a Ford Ranger, so I don't know. Maybe there's something special about them. All right, I think I'm gonna get this log picked up here, and then I'm gonna go and I gotta run upstairs real quick, and then I'll be right back here. We'll let you. In fact, I think I'm gonna try that flight mode thing so we could see. So I think it's under here. Where's flight mode again? I just saw it. There's flight mode on. Turn this on. And I think I gotta jump out. Let's see if I can fly up here. We'll watch Ricky do his operation here. Actually,
I'm waiting for my truck to get back here. He's taking his own sweet time. I think he got stuck.
I do like this flight. So, I wonder if you can do the flight mode, but also be in a truck, in a vehicle. You can't, right?
No.
Because I've seen like FDR. He must be. I don't know how he's doing it then. FDR will
He
be.
probably has 2 accounts. And he probably signs in with one account, does flight mode, and then
The
uses
other one
other
he's
account
used in
in
his
the
machine.
vehicle.
Yeah, because he's doing videos where it's showing them like it's a time. I saw a time lapse video of them loading trucks, and that looked pretty cool.
The time lapses that I've seen of him loading trucks is usually in cab though.
Really? How do you do it in cab? Well, no, yeah, he does do that, but there's something with he must be doing what you're saying, is doing it with he's logged in 2 times, so one of them's in the flight mode
Yeah.
and the other one he's in the cab of a loader or whatever, and he's loading the truck, but you're like out here looking at it.
Huh.
At least yesterday, I just saw it yesterday, or this morning, tonight. I see. So today is tomorrow. No, today is yesterday for me. Because today is really Friday for me. So I saw it Thursday night when I woke up. Which it's still technically Thursday right now, but to me it's Friday. I know it's stupid. All right, so I'm gonna leave it right here, and I'm gonna jump off for a quick second. I'll be back in a couple minutes here. But I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to turn the Be Right Back picture up. I'm just going to turn off the camera for a second. So you can be entertained by Ricky. So make sure you
If
talk
my
really
truck
nice.
would ever show up.
Let's see. Maybe I'll go over here. We can watch you loading
I'm
it.
gonna end up back there loading. Yeah, I'm gonna try to load as soon as I get the truck here.
All right. I'll be right back here.
And more than likely, you'll be back before I get my truck over there. Where is he? Oh, here he comes. I see him. Should just hop in the darn thing and drive it myself. I would have been faster. Where are you at? Whoa, what's that? That wasn't supposed to happen. That guy parked funny. Look at that. I don't know why he did that. Oh, you're gonna do it again, aren't you? Ah, running me over. Oh, there goes my log truck. Sweet. Can I catch it? Nope. Ooh, I can. Which means I can run faster than 25 miles an hour because I'm catching that truck and that's how fast he's going. I can run 25 miles an hour. All right. Shut that off. Close that window. Bring the old truck over here and we'll start loading some logs. We'll try that. That should work right there. I think. We'll find out. Start the engine first. Ooh. Get up there. That'll work. I think. Like I'm sitting too close to my desk. Back up just a smidgen. If I sit too close, I hit my joystick on the desk and I can't actually get what I'm trying to do.
All right, I'm back. Let's see.
Back.
Get a better look at your loading skills here.
So far, I don't think they're super impressive.
Ooh, I should turn off the hub and let's get a. Now, it'll only if I do a screenshot, it's only doing a screenshot of the game, not of the camera and all that.
Correct.
Okay.
But you could probably set up OBS to do screenshots, and then that would get everything. That's
No,
what you want.
no. I just want regular pictures so I can put it in the starting soon screen again. Let's see if I get a little bit further out here.
That shove those all the way forward. No, okay.
Then I'll hopefully get to that today or this weekend here, and try and get some pictures in the screen there, or the starting screen. All right, let's turn off flight mode. Back on the ground. When I was younger, I got to push into, you got pushed into a wall by a cow. Nice. That must have hurt. But you didn't need a surgery. You didn't need surgery like Ricky did. Yeah, thank God, because those things are pretty massive animals, man. They can really do some damage. Did I turn off my processor here? No, it's still
it was
running.
Still on when I hopped into it on having through the equipment. and
I didn't
was
have
still
it all the
running.
way in the head there. That's why I wasn't grabbing it. There we go.
Oh, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Just hit the tip. Just the tip. Just the tip.
That's what she
That's
said.
what she said.
So, Jim Duck, do you do school at home or are you at a regular school? Seems like a lot of people are doing homeschooling now. Especially if you're on a farm, I guess it would be easier too. Just curious. When I was in college there, taking them law classes, it seemed like the people that were homeschooled were a lot better in the class than the people that came from a regular high school or whatever, regular community schools. Just an observation that I knew, know, or that I seen. You're in a regular school? I see. Cool. Why is it there we go. A little bit straighter in the camera here. Got a nice little pile going here. Oh, I just flung. Oh, that one flung pretty good. The tree topper.
Yeah, sometimes they go flying.
I was trying to twist it at the same time as trying to get it over there, and it shot right out, right in the pile.
Jeez.
I'm getting a little
I am
concerned. I haven't
messing
gotten a
your pile,
call.
Miller, you got a nice looking pile. I'm trying to make a mess out of it for you.
I sent my boss a message. Well, he says, so it looks like your truck may be down for tomorrow for the kingpins. And then he said, if it is, you want, and then he gave me 3 different truck numbers. And I said, you know, which truck I would probably prefer, because I know it's probably the one that actually works the best. And he still hasn't sent me a message whether my truck is down or not. And there's no maintenance there at nighttime, so I won't know if I may be able to take the truck or not. And I gotta leave in an hour. Man, maybe he's thinking that I'm not starting early tomorrow, but if I get all the way out to the route and then they call me and say, oh, that truck's down today, I'll be screwed. But you get bullied at school? That sucks. Although I got bullied when I was a kid, though. I mean, but bullying today versus bullying when I was in school, probably a lot different. Kids are cruel, you know?
Whoa. Whoa, no. Wow, that looks crappy.
Do you think that nowadays a lot of these schools have like a zero tolerance on that stuff, but to catch a lot of that stuff is probably pretty difficult. Did you move the truck, my truck at all?
Why?
I don't know, it seems like it's sitting a little to the left here more. Might have to move it. Let's see where it's at. Yeah, I'm kind of a little too far from the, like in the middle of the pile versus at the end.
Yeah, no, I didn't move it at all.
Probably me. Well, it has to be me if you didn't move it. Well, they put me, well, they put my lock in the wrong side, and it hurt my neck by pressing hard on that side. The lock to your locker, maybe? Is that what you're talking about? Or did they put you in a headlock?
That looks beautiful. I'm happy with that.
Oh yeah, that's a nice front bunk there.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
The lock on your locker. So they put it, what did they put it backwards? Oh, they probably put it backwards. Then you gotta flip it upwards to try to get the lock undone. Is that one of them combination locks? I always hated them damn combination locks. Like if it was up to me, I would have just gotten one with a key.
Yeah, but they couldn't do that because people would lose their keys and then not be able to get into their lockers. So they had
Yeah.
to have the combos.
See, like on our lockers, we had it, they were built into the locker, so you couldn't like move it. It was in one spot. But if you, it's kind of weird that they would have into it, you know, locks that you would be able to take off of the locker. I've never seen them before. At
We
least.
had both.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, ours were always like integrated into the locker, so you couldn't take it out. Your school
That's
was
how ours
robbed
were
2
in high
times.
School, but in junior high, you had to bring your own padlock.
Oh wow. But then how, if they needed to get in your locker, I thought they always wanted ones that was issued from the school so that they were able to get into the locker with the master
No,
key.
you had to give them your combo.
Oh. His school was robbed 2 times already. Dang. What did they steal? I know a couple times we had, like in the summertime, it was broken into, and or a couple of the schools were broken into, and they went to the computer lab and took all the computers. But I mean, that to me, it's kind of stupid because you think them computers got something on them where they, you know, they'd be able to tell as soon as you fired it up. The one lonely log I couldn't get to.
This load is not looking good on the back. Front looked okay, but
They stole all the money and and school computers. Nice. That's crazy though. Oh wait, we got 2 logs here. People suck, man. Can't just buy their own stuff. They gotta steal everybody else's shit, you know?
I know that's the one thing I absolutely hate is thieves.
I must be hitting the power button on this thing. Keep shutting the power off on the processor. So far, we haven't had too many issues with the trees getting stuck in the processor, though. I think I've had it once so far. And it could have been one of the other mods that were causing it.
Yeah, could have been.
I seen you put a new sign pack in here. Did you make a sign up? I was trying to look around the farm,
They're
but I
not
forgot.
digital signs. They're not signs that you can edit. It's the construction sign pack.
Oh, okay.
Or did I do a different one?
I thought there was a different one in there. I can't remember. I know I saw it when I went to start up the game here. There was one that wasn't turned on.
Oh, no, that was the old one.
Oh,
I took it out. I took the old one out. I was like, they weren't that cool. And,
Yeah.
I feel like they were kind of glitching out the game, to be honest with you. I think when I got in the other day, my frame rate was super low. And as soon as I took those signs out, it went back to normal. So I felt like it was the signs that was doing it.
mm-hmm.
So I got rid of them.
It's all the trees we got cut down.
Sweet.
Let's get this thing moved out of the way here. Got a nice, pretty nice little landing here.
Yeah, I think it's looking good.
I got on my English verb test. I got 2 on a 15. Ooh, that's not very good. Not very good with verbs. I'm horrible at English though. Gosh, my wife laughs at me how bad I like, you know, using different words like there, and there, you, your, all that crap. I'm horrible at. I was never good at school. That's why I'm a garbage man. Which I'm pretty good at that though. All right, what else we got to get done here?
Well, this load I think is ready to go to the mill.
You want me to take her to the mill?
Sure. Make sure you put straps on for takeoff.
You want to be a farmer? Yeah, you don't need to know too much of all that other stuff. I mean, probably math would be one thing that you probably need to be decent at, just because of calculating all this stuff for the crops and how much you're spending.
Woohoo! That's a good looking load. That's some money right there. I'm telling you right now.
All right, what's your guess on the load here? Where am I going here? I gotta go this way.
Do you? I mean, that
Yeah.
is a other. Yeah, that's a big load. That's gonna be. I think it's a 50,000 plus. I really do.
Think so?
I think so. You see how? I mean, it looks piled
It's
in
pretty
good.
straight. Yeah, it's not a lot of you don't have too much crookedness to it. Truck coming
I'm
out.
gonna go grab the stump grinder and clean up those tops.
All right. We're gonna take our fast road here. I do like the way the dust looks with the gravel. Gives a nice little effect. I thought they had a mod you could put on here, even though we're trying to keep our mods down. To put like smoke coming out of the smokestacks of the truck.
There is smoke coming out of it by default.
Is
Or
it?
well, if the mod's done right, there should be exhaust coming out.
I don't
and
see
you can
any.
even set the color of it in the XML file. So I think the mod, it just made it more prominent, but there is already,
Is there?
if they did their mod right, you should see stuff coming out of the stacks. Yeah, I think that's 50,000, man.
We'll see. Jim Duck says 13,000. Let's see what he.
13. No,
No,
come
it's-
on now.
It is a little bit more than 13. I know that. 58,453. Nice job, Ricky.
How much was it?
58,453.
Oh, 58,000?
Yeah.
That's
Jim Duck was a little off. Yeah, I don't see any smoke
just
coming
a
out of
little
here.
bit.
Oh, you said. No, now he's trying to change it. He's saying 58,000. You already said 13,000, brother. You can't change it
That's
now,
I like it though. That's a good try.
right? Oh, gotta go around the barrier.
So that is the best load that we've had.
Yeah, it is. Where do you want the truck?
You can go, if you want to give it, if you want to load it, go for it.
We'll get this little pile right here first.
Because I think we should move our logging operation and start opening up some of the fields in the back.
Which part?
Back by the big kahuna and by our shop, we should just start logging. Just keep moving our way back towards that big kahuna field, and we'll just open up all kinds of land.
Yeah, I don't care. It don't matter to me. I'm pretty easy going with all this. It don't bother me either way.
Because this is all pretty well opened up here already. And we could then even put a field here. We could swap this out for a big planted field.
Yeah, no, we could do that too. All right, let's get over here on this side of the logs. I think I'm gonna pull it straight in on him. Oh, so he says the next load is 57,000. Oh, you're putting a lot of
Okay.
confidence in me, man. I'm not as good as a loader.
I don't know if we have that much wood on the ground. I don't know if we have enough to load that thing all the way up. Oh, those are the wrong logs, Miller.
What are logs these?
Those are longer.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll resituate.
That's why they're over there. Yeah,
I
that's why they're over there, because they're too long. I think they're too short for the pole trailer, but they will extend more than 3 bunks, so you won't be able to get more than one row
Yeah.
in. That was our first experiment. I think those are, I don't remember what the length of those are though.
All right, I'm gonna have to move the truck now. Let's see
Yeah.
if- This should be good right here. All right, let's get the truck moved. Ooh, snakes were using my little my logging truck emote. Haven't seen that one in a
Nice.
while.
Come on, guys. Early worm gets the worm.
All right, let's see if that's in a good spot right there. It's been a while since I loaded, so I forget how I like it. throwing out the raid emote and the logging emote. Why am we losing logs here? See, this is already starting bad. Oh, and I guess, of course, I got the truck on the wrong side again. Oh, well, we'll just go with it. Oops. Yeah, we're on the outside of the bunk here. All right, let's see if I can get these flat. Now he's changing his bet, 25,000. He sees that first drop of the logs, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't think his skills are as good as Ricky's." I don't think so.
Oh shoot, that's funny. What is going on here?
It has been a little bit longer since I've loaded here. Trying to push this log a little bit more straight. Looks like it might be on the outside of the bunk on that side. Ah, son of a gosh dang. Ah. Now I have to watch what I say. Got a younger player in the house. I try not to cuss too much, but the gunshot does scare me a little bit.
And that's why we love it.
Wonder if there's any other different kind of gunshots in there. I haven't looked yet.
It doesn't have to be a gunshot. It just has to be something
Scary.
that'll not scary, just
Startle,
startles you.
yeah.
That's all we're looking for, yeah. Oh shoot.
Titties for the titties.
It makes me laugh every time. It makes me chuckle.
You got me really good yesterday, man. I was like, I seen my hands threw up in the air and everything on that one. Yeah, that was a bad one yesterday. I wasn't. I mean, because I guess I'm just getting so. You know, it's just so calming. You know, doing the farming or whatever, and then all of a sudden, damn gunshot comes in your ear. And I don't. There's a couple times I've seen it prior to it happening, but most of the time I'm not really paying attention to that screen, so I don't see that it's actually going to be getting ready to play. Which is good, because that's what I don't want to see it first. But
right? Yeah, that's the best is when
it just
we
so
get
happens.
startled.
It just so happens sometimes I might happen to look down, you know, because that's where the chat is at also. So it makes it difficult. Sometimes it'll pop up there just as I'm looking at this chat to see if somebody's saying anything.
So we do have some more logs on the ground over here, so I'm gonna skid them up.
All right.
I'm gonna move this kind of out of the way.
Snake's got the dancing dinosaur going too, and our coffee cup. I was trying to see on the Be Right Back scene. It looked like the coffee cup wasn't transparent, which I know you said you made it transparent, right? But I don't know if
The background is.
Yeah. I just, for some reason, it looked like it had a black square still around it when the picture's up. But I could be wrong.
It shouldn't.
Let's see if I throw it up there for a second. No, maybe not. Maybe I was seeing it on something else. Maybe it was on not the starting soon. No, I don't think I have it in the starting soon screen. I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing. Maybe I was thinking of something. I thought I saw something when I was watching the video the other day. We got one log that's sticking up too far, and it's down there in the pile too. Can you change your bet again? I don't know. I mean, that might.
Jim Duck,
We're
I
gonna
love
start.
it.
We're gonna start. That might start costing you. Let's see if I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that log out of there. See if I twist this, maybe. Come on. I'm trying not to hit the truck. I'm grabbing hold of the exhaust there, I think. Super fresh.
Super fresh.
Damn it, I'm not gonna be able to grab this log.
If I had a gun with 2 bullets and I was in a room with Hitler, Bin Laden, and Toby, I would shoot Toby twice.
He really doesn't like Toby, does he?
You've never watched The Office?
No, I do, but I don't pay attention like you guys probably do.
Oh yeah, he hates Toby.
Is it because he's human resources?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, he absolutely hates Toby. And I think it's funny.
The wife was watching the one where, who's the main character? The
Michael Scott.
no, not before after him. Other than not Dwight, but the other guy that's seeing Pam or was dating Pam or married to Pam at the
Oh,
end.
Jim?
Yeah, so Jim was called some other company and or did something online and put Dwight's resume up at another company. And then Dwight was trying to get more money from Michael Scott instead of getting fired because Michael Scott had to fire somebody. And Michael's like, "Oh, why didn't you take the job? It would have made my job so much easier not having to fire somebody." That's as far as I got
Well, that's
before I
because-
leave.
Because Dwight is the assistant to the assistant regional manager.
Right. Let's
Look,
see.
you can see your mansion down there from here now. We've cleared so many trees. You can actually see your mansion.
Nice. I just lost my whole nice stack of logs that I just got done penciling.
Jim Duck's gonna change his bet again.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 10,000 by the time he gets done with this.
All right, I think you're gonna make $5.
I think it's a little more than 5, but
Oh,
a little more than 5. We got more than $5 already on the rack here.
yeah, I know. I'm just messing.
Oh, I know. I think I got that front bunk looking pretty decent so far. This one log now
Yeah?
just decides to stick up there. Let's see if I can get it pushed in. Just hammer down on him.
It's hammer time.
Hammer time. Look at them skills. Now he's saying 1 cent. Come on now. If you had a shoot Osama bin Laden, Hitler, or Toby, who would you pick? Oh, he's saying from the officer.
Yeah. This is good stuff.
I do like the show. Like I said, I'm just not as into it as my wife is. I mean, they go to all the office trivia night places, and they usually take first mostly.
Really?
Yeah, because, well, like my wife will remember just the stupidest things, like what color shirt somebody was wearing, kind of thing, and most people won't pay attention like that. And they watch it so
Wow.
many times. I don't know if this is gonna stay
That's
or
crazy.
not. I know. Like I've
I
never been to
remember
one
a
of
lot
them.
of weird stuff, but
well,
not color of shirts and stuff like that.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like just that type of obscure thing. I've never been to any of them, but she just told me like what question pushed them over the edge compared to everybody else, basically. Oops, I just hit the cab. Damn it. There goes our paint.
Man. Feels weird playing video games wearing sunglasses.
I'll bet. Let's get this log picked up.
What do we have? Oh, one more stack back here. I think there's only 2 more piles of logs out here, and then that takes care of everything that's on the ground.
Now he's changing it to 25,000. I'm getting. Look, you see the bunk and the thing looks good.
I'm not gonna place my wager until I see you drive off. I want to see the load before you take off.
All right, we got another 20 minutes or so. Let's see if I can get the back bunk without destroying my front bunk. There goes the log. It's still, I still have issues with the depth perception in here.
That is, oops. That is exactly why. Where did my cursor go? Gosh darn it. That is exactly why I changed my FOV, my field of view, because the closer you are to the windshield, the easier it is to gauge your depth. But I have a head tracker, so I can turn my head and view things that you can't. You'd have to be constantly grabbing the mouse. But if you had a head tracker, having your head closer up it makes all the difference. Like, see, even in this thing right here, like I usually set it around 55, and then it puts me right up to where I feel like I'm actually sitting in the seat. It feels more realistic.
Right.
And then I can look behind me still and see what I got going on back there.
Oh, that was a bad drop right there. That's all messed up now. This back bunk,
It's all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
right? Yeah, I think I jacked this up now. Dang it. I was going good too. I see where the problem is. It's this log third down here. It's kind of screwing me. Let's see if I can get that down. Oh, it's the very bottom log. You did say it's most important, the very bottom row.
Usually the first row, if it's jacked up, the rest
A new
of the
follower.
Thanks for the follow there, Jim Duck. I appreciate it. Is it a different Jim Duck? Oh, do you get 2 accounts, Jim Duck? One says Jim Duck 16 and the other one says 162.
There's multiple Jim Ducks.
Right? Is that your buddy? Oh, you do have 2 accounts.
They're multiplying.
Yeah, they're multiplying. Well, I appreciate the extra follow.
Holy
Where-
Santa Claus shit.
One's on your phone. Oh, I didn't know you could have 2 different. Well, I guess you could have 2 different accounts on your one on your phone and one on like your Xbox or your tablet or something. Your computer. I see.
You can use the same one on all your devices. You don't have to have a separate one.
Yeah, no, that's how I have mine. I just never knew that you could have 2 accounts. It probably would be Actually, it wouldn't be bad because then I could look at. Well, if you were looking to keep your viewer up, you could have one on your computer and one on your phone, and at least have two viewers right there. Because that's where I made my mistake in the beginning. I didn't have any viewers, and the one Sleepy's friend. Well, he's kind of my friend too. I was hanging out with him for a while there, but he would say if you don't have very many viewers, it's better to turn off the stream than have a stream with no viewers the whole time, because it screws up the average, until you become affiliate. But I didn't really care whether I was an affiliate or not. I mean, I was doing it for fun, but if I happen to get, affiliate, then great, but it wasn't like my goal, you know what I mean? I just enjoy hanging out with everybody.
I mean, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah,
It's
that's how I feel about it. I mean,
because the next step is partner, and to get partner, you have to keep up an average of 75 viewers.
yeah, I'll never have that. I mean, I don't think I will. I'm not that exciting, and I'm really not looking to monetize this for other than just having fun. People that have, a partner, or people that stream all day long for 7-8 hours, and I don't have the time for that. I got a regular full-time job.
Yeah, there's people out there that are partner that don't stream full time all day long. They just stream every day, kind of like you do. I mean, so it's possible.
But they have the personality or something that everybody wants to see. You know what I mean, kind of thing. I'm just a regular old Joe.
No, they have boobs.
They have boobs, yeah, too. So you can't connect your account on your phone onto your PC. You should be able to if you wanted to. 'Cause that's how mine is all hooked up, is all through one account, and I have it on my phone, my tablet, and on the computer. You might need to just go into settings and re-log in.
Yeah. Yeah, you can sign the same account in on multiple devices.
Yeah.
All right, that's everything on the ground. I'm
Alright,
going to take the skidder over to the new shop.
All right, I'm gonna try
Actually,
and get
let's
these
just-
last couple logs on here. This back bunk
This
isn't
skidder
looking
does
as
not
good.
like auto drive.
No,
Nope, it won't work with auto drive.
I think it's because it's too big for the roads.
No, it's because it's not made to work with auto drive.
Oh, is
Like,
that
I
that's
think there's
FDRs,
something.
right?
There's something in the way. Yeah, there's something in the way he did this mod that doesn't work with auto drive. Because I can't even. It's like he's got something that's intercepting the middle mouse button, so you can't even get the cursor up. Like I can't get up course play. I can't get up auto drive. Any of that
Right.
when I'm in the skidder. When I'm in other equipment, I can. Oh, hey, there's a tree back here. Oh, that's the one I cut down when.
Oh yeah,
when the tree was.
when I was stuck up in the tree.
Yeah, it's still on the ground right there. I'm gonna leave that. That's a trophy piece right
Yeah,
there.
it's a trophy. So you can't remember. Oh, you don't know your password. That you forgot your password. I see. But you can
Now you can reset
redo.
it.
Yeah, reset your password. See, I hate them ones where, and when you do reset it, you can't use the same password that you had before. You know what I mean? Ah, fuck.
Yeah.
Frick. I just dropped them off the bunk. I don't think I'll be able to fit these on there.
So he says 40,000 now.
Yep. Let's see. I'm gonna let me get these last two logs on here, and then we'll. All
Then you gotta let me get a good look at it.
right. Let me just get these out of. Oh, now it's stuck in the damn. There it goes. It was stuck in the head there.
Do you want me to cut some more logs for you to try to throw a few more in there, or are you
I
gonna
don't think
call
we'll
that
be able
good?
to fit any more in here. Let alone they're already
Alright.
falling off too much. His bet is
Okay.
39,000. It's definitely gonna be bigger than 39,000. But if it's what you want to stick to, that's what you can stick to. Let's see if I can drop it right in the middle here. Oop, just barely got it on there without it dropping. I think that's all the logs. the shutter down. And we'll jump in here and see if we can get it strapped up.
All right.
Ooh, yeah, that don't look good at
What?
all.
Huh?
100,000? No, that's too much.
Nice. That's funny. Okay, let me look. I'm looking at your load, Miller. I am gonna say 46,000.
46,000. We did lose one on the other side there too. Yeah, this don't look good at all compared to yours. Look at that. Yikes. Well, it is what it is. I'm a professional of nothing.
Okay.
Now you're saying 40. Okay, you're gonna have to stay with 40 then. That's your number. I'm not even gonna guess because I know it's all jacked up. I want to say, if I were to guess, I would say 36.
Oh no, it's gonna be in the.
I got a lot of loose
Wait.
spots in the back here.
I'm gonna change mine to 44. Final answer.
44. We
final.
got 44, 40, and I got 36. If I don't lose them in the trees here.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I know I'm a little crazy here. Heavy on the gas pedal. We're in a time crunch.
I
We
mean,
got
you know-
10 minutes,
You are on a logging road doing 60 miles an hour.
right? We got no speed limit signs. That means it's however fast you want to go.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh, you're gonna tip it?
No, I'm not gonna tip it. I'm not gonna tip it. I got it. Perfect.
Okay, moment of truth. Moment of truth.
All right, here we go.
Okay, moment of truth. I'm watching.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
50,000. Good job.
Man, I didn't know. I didn't think it was even gonna be that much.
What is that noise?
It might be the music. Let's see.
No, there's something over here making a weird sound. Oh, it just stopped. Must have been this log right here.
My count. My second account say 50,000. Oh, you can't do now. You can't do that. Oh, that's funny. Well, we got that one done. So where do we want this truck parked at now?
Well, we still need it up here unless we want to cut these for the pole trailers because we still have some logs up here.
All right.
Actually, let's find out what length we need to cut these, and I can process these and we can load up those last. This is only a little bit.
Yeah, as long as we can get them done in the next 4 minutes.
Well, that ain't probably gonna happen.
Yeah, because I
But if
gotta
we
be on
get-
time today. Friday's a must be on time day. Not that I'm never on time, but I just don't like rushing from my car into the truck right away. I like sit and drink a little bit of my coffee and chill because there's a lot of crazy idiots out there this time in the morning. All right, so I'll park it right here on this side of the loader, and then we'll just have to move the loader here.
We're,
Is that gonna give you enough room?
unless we want to try to. Why did that just do that? That game just minimized. Something weird's going on with my computer. I was thinking about cutting these for the pole trailer, cutting these long.
All right, so I'll bring the pole trailer over here.
Yeah, bring a pole trailer over and we'll kind of.
I'll set this one over here next to these logs here. We'll throw them on here.
Yeah. I heard that noise again. What is that noise?
I mean, I have music playing on my stream here.
No, it's not music.
It's-
It sounds like almost like a goose honking or a gear grinding or something. It's weird. I've heard it twice now.
Huh.
Super weird.
Maybe an environmental sound?
I don't know. It's odd. It's very odd. So what length do you think we need these to be for the pole trailer?
I mean, I would think like 16 or so.
So why don't I'm gonna go bring a pole trailer truck over here.
I gotta get these tracks going the right way, otherwise I get all jacked up here.
Oh, I think it's something on your chair squeaking or something. It's a squeaky noise. I heard
It's
it
my
again,
pedal.
and I heard it.
This
yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's my pedal. It's me, not you. It's on my list to fix or find a fix for it. See, I don't hear it because I got my headphones on, so I don't hear it. I got the steering wheel to stop squeaking. Now I got to get the pedal to stop squeaking. And I don't want to spray anything in there because I don't know electrical wise what's in there. I'd have to look and see if there's a quick fix for it. Because I'd hate to spray something in there and then it starts screwing my pedals all up, or they don't work anymore.
Wonder if this will work.
What's that? Oh, there
Wonder if I
goes-
can process it and load the truck at the same time.
with the processor?
Yeah.
We might have to. We could try it a couple times, and then I'm gonna have to get going here. Unless you want me to. Well, you probably don't want. You're not streaming, so. That's the only thing
No,
that sucks.
it's-
When we're like, depends on who's. But I didn't know if you were gonna be in here, and like I said, I didn't want to bother you at all. I just figured you'd see me. But
Yeah. So let's try. Let's see here. What length do we want? There's 8.5. Let's go
You're gonna go
17. Let's go. I'm gonna go 18.
Jim Duck said he's gonna follow you with that account too.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, 18. Super
Nice.
long.
Too long?
Well, I mean, it's gonna really hang out the back. Hey, I got the follow. I just saw it.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right, we'll let you get a couple trees on there, and then I'm gonna have to get going here.
I don't know how many I'll be able to get cutting them at 18s.
You can change it. Till
No,
you get the
18s are
right
going to be a
size.
lit. Yeah, let's go down. Let's do 18s are too long. How about let's do 16s? I think 16s would be about perfect. Isn't that what you said at first? I think you did.
I can't remember. I have
You
short-term
said
memory.
16s.
We should know that already by now. How many times did I ask you which one's auto drive or what keybind?
Yeah.
Come on, pull out of there.
So let's.
Dang it. I got one log on the very bottom. It's not in the rung, and I can't pull it out. Wait. I got it.
Oh, oh.
But I won on bet. Yeah, you did win on the bet with 50 on the second account, really. You are right on that.
Oh. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Yeah, I don't think it's really designed to load trucks like this.
No,
No, but at least I figured out the length I need.
that's half the battle.
That was kind of the goal there. Ooh, Like, oh shoot, I had it, and I lost it. God darn it.
All right, I got get this last log in here, and then I'll be it for today.
Okay.
Man, this is really bumming me now because I don't know which truck I'm supposed to take. I mean, he did say it may be down.
For work.
Yeah. I mean, I'm guessing if he didn't call me back, that I should have said let me know either way,
Yeah.
because now I don't know if I should take the truck or not. I get all the way to my route. My route's like 20 miles from the yard. I mean, it's a long ways to have to drive back if at 2 o'clock in the morning when the supervisor finally comes in and says, "Oh, you weren't supposed to take that truck."
Right. Yeah, that would suck. Oh man, I am making a mess out of this. I gotta just cut it.
Yeah,
Cut my
'cause-
losses.
Yeah, cut your losses.
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Let me do one. Can I do one quick thing? I'm gonna just shut this down.
Yeah, you can go. I'm gonna finish up on the stream here, and I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Well, we're gonna end it for tonight. Thanks again, Jim Duck, for stopping in here. Ricky is way better to load the wood than me. Yeah. No, wait. No, is Miller? No, I'm not very good at loading. Ricky's a lot better than that, but it's all right. I take my losses. I try to do what I can, but everybody have a good night. Try to get some rest. Thanks again, everybody, for stopping in here. Thanks for the giving a follow to Ricky if anybody hasn't done that. And hopefully we'll be back at it probably Sunday night. Unless we get time during the weekend, I might throw in a stream here and there, but I'm not sure what this weekend looks like yet. So we'll just play it by ear, but most likely it'll be not till Sunday night. So everybody have a good night and get some rest. And thanks again for stopping in here and hanging out. I do appreciate it. And we will talk to you guys next time. Have a good weekend there, Jim Duck and Ricky and Snake and anybody else that might be in the chat there lurking. And we will see you next time.